Hello everybody, I am Panda, and in this video I will be showing you how to build a very simple and very efficient wool farm using a little over 100 sheep, but you can just breed them up when you put them in there if you're building this in survival. And it's very simple. You can get the shears, just put them in this chest, and it'll refuel all of those dispensers. And this is where you get the wool, and this is about half an hour, 40 minutes of collection, which is pretty good. So this is a very efficient farm, very easy to build, not many resources required, and you can get tons and tons of wool. And if you've seen my video about the Nether update, you would have heard me explain that you will need wool to get beds to explode in the Nether to find the new ancient debris ore. But this is a very good farm to build, and I recommend building this farm if you want a lot of wool. So to get started, these are the materials that you'll need. And let's get started with the collection system. So to start the collection system, just place a block, then two more blocks, and a block here, and a block here. Then place a block there, and break that block. Next, put a redstone torch there, and a redstone torch there, with one powered rail there, and normal rail there and there. Next, we're going to do a little bit of redstone, so redstone comparator, and a redstone repeater right there. And let's get the collection system here. Like, put a chest right there, and put a hopper leading into the chest. Then put a redstone rail on top of that hopper, or sorry, a powered rail on top of that hopper. And this is just so when there are items in the hopper minecart, it will basically stop the minecart to unload everything before it keeps going. Next, place in 7 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place a block there, and then like that, adjacent to that block. I think that's the word. Oops. Then you're going to need a powered rail there, and a bunch there with a normal rail right there, and get a redstone torch on that block, and just put a lever anywhere here to power those rails. And now let's do the 0-tick pistons. So put a block kind of in that corner with a redstone torch on it, and a redstone dust on top of that block. Next, let's get some pistons, and we're going to get a normal piston there with a block there and a sticky piston facing this way towards all these rails and stuff. Next, we are going to get some grass, and we're going to place 5 grass blocks here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a normal block there and remove that grass block. Next, we're going to place a normal piston there, a block there with a torch and redstone dust, and a piston. And this is basically a piston, 0-tick piston feed tape that will basically push these grass blocks all around here, and so that the sheep can eat grass faster. And next we are going to place 9 grass blocks from this piston right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then place a normal block there and remove that block right there. Then place a sticky piston there and a block there with a redstone torch on it and a redstone dust, and put a normal piston right there. Next, we're going to get our grass again and place 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then normal block, break that grass block, and then place a sticky piston right there, and between these two, and 1 block under, place a block there, and a redstone torch, and a redstone dust, and then finally your piston there. Now, if you, that's a normal piston, by the way. Now, if you just place your grass blocks here, they will circulate around, and eventually, there. piston feed tape, and this will automatically and always push these blocks around. So you don't have to flick any levers. This will automatically kind of circulate these blocks around. Now you're going to want to fill in this entire gap with more grass blocks so that these other ones will grow faster. So just fill up this area. Next, get your glass and put one right there, one right there, build it up to 2 blocks high, and then in between 1 block out, place another 16 glass blocks right there. Now we're going to put in the dispensers. So these ones are going to face into here. So just put some dispensers down like so. And then we're going to place some temporary blocks 2 blocks above these dispensers and place more dispensers facing down into these ones. And these are not hoppers because baby sheep can kind of sit inside the gap between the ground and a hopper, or a block and a hopper. So like that little gap right there. So that's why we're using these more of these dispensers to basically just dispense the shears into these dispensers. Now we're going to place 3 blocks out, break these two, and get some observers and just place them in like this. So place all them all the way across. One more, and then do the same thing again. So if I can just get in there, place them across like that so that the little face is pointing out. Now just fill in this area with blocks and then get some more observers and face them into these blocks, the grass blocks that are going around. And then do that again into the observers right there. Then go 1 block down, so there's a gap right there, and place. Actually, you're gonna want to quickly break those. Sorry, break those, and then place some blocks there. Then get repeaters all set to 1 tick, going like that. Then you put your observers in. Sorry about that. So next, get some blocks that the repeaters are kind of going into, and get some pistons that are going like that, and those are triggering both dispensers. So now what you're going to want to do is for the shear distribution, just put some hoppers leading into those, and then get a temporary block, put it right there, and have hoppers leading into that temporary block, and have an extra hopper there where you can put your shear thing. So this is where you're going to put all your shears, and they will get distributed throughout all of these. But you're going to want to make sure to put enough in, because it'll start out by filling up all of these, then all of these, then all of these. So you're going to want to have, so this is 9, so that's 18 plus 5, so that's 24, or sorry, 23 shears for each thing. So you're going to want to have at least like a couple hundred shears. So a little bit expensive, but if you have an iron farm, then this won't be too bad. So just put in all of your shears, and then get another one, and put more shears in this one, and those are all eventually going to get distributed throughout all of these, and you're going to want to probably put a few more in. Those are just some starter ones, but yeah, that's another kind of expensive thing about this is all the shears. So I would build an iron farm if I were you, but that's just my opinion. Next, we're going to place in our minecart hopper with minecart, and then or whatever it's called, and then get your trapdoors and start on the second block. So I know it's moving, but 1, 2, and then on this second one, kind of stand out here and place 2 like that. So shift click and place 2 trapdoors, and then just do that with them. And then on the same thing, so 1, 2 on the second one, place 2, and then same thing there. You don't have to do it on this one since that's a 2-block area. Next, we're going to basically put 2 there, and then if you try to click on that one, it's only going to place there, so place 1 on top of there, and then do the same thing there and the same thing there. Now we're going to put in our sheep. So just put 26 sheep into each one of these, or you're going to probably have to breed them up if you're in survival. I doubt you'll want to breed them up somewhere else and then push each one individually into there. That would be very annoying because that's over 100 sheep, and it would take hours, like 2 or 3 hours. So I'm just going to do it in creative, but I recommend just putting 2 sheep in each one and then breeding them up until you have 26 in each, because if you have more than that, then they're gonna kill each other because there's too many. So as you can see, there are a bunch of baby sheep in there right now. So all this farm is really is producing is mutton, because they're all suffocating. But once they grow up, then they'll start producing wool. So yeah, that's pretty much that, and that is the completed farm. It is a very simple farm. Only takes a few minutes to build. And yes, like I said, probably the most expensive thing are the shears. So you're going to want to get those shears. And those sheep might be a bit of a pain to get. As you can see, some of them are still dying. They're all jumping around, being kind of stupid. So you might want to breed up a few more if they kind of suffocate each other. But yeah, it's very easy to build. They're all going to jump around and be annoying. But yeah, just breed up a few more. Very easy. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully this was a good tutorial for how to build this farm. And if you liked it, give this video a like, and please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.